Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Sunday. Denise here with Denise Stamping Creations. And just coming in to do my weekly Facebook Live. I'm trying to do these on Sunday mornings, but this morning I was at Costco and wound up actually going with my brother, sister-in-law, and my two nephews to a petting zoo out here in Maple Ridge, which, it was a lot of fun. So a little later than what I wanted to be doing this morning, or today, but nevertheless, what I wanted to come in to do today is play with the stamp set under my umbrella, which comes with the punch as well. I was actually playing with some different folding cards last night and thought I would come in and demonstrate this. What we're going to start with, and we're actually going to make our own DSP too with this. So I'll leave that out. So what I've started with is piece of cardstock, which this is the Seaside Spray, which is part of our 2019 to 2021 in color. So it's 11.5 inches, cut at 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. Now what we're actually going to do is we're going to actually take off a piece of the front of the card, and I'll just grab, of course, everything's on my way here. Okay, give me a second, guys. That. All right. So we're just actually going to take about an inch off, so I can just use this side of our cutting and scoreboard. Actually, yeah. Let's take an inch off. Actually, no, that's not enough. I'm wrong. Okay, we're gonna have to go the other way. We actually want to take another inch. Actually, we'll take another inch off, so we're taking 2 inches off. And another half. So we're doing 2.5 inches off. Okay, there we go. There we go, that's pretty good. Okay, so that can go away, and we'll get rid of those scraps. Okay, so now these are going to be our two DSPs here. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to use the raindrops in the stamp set to make it look like the DSP. Okay, so grab our block, and I'm just going to use the Seaside Spray stamp or ink right on this. So it's going to be the same color on same color. And now, because this is the piece that's going this way, and this piece of cardstock is, we've got 2.5 inches by 4 inches. I hope you guys can see that there. I'm probably too low. Anyways, that's 4 inches by 2.5 inches. And this one, which is going to be part of our fun fold, is, let's move that up a bit so hopefully you guys can see that. I'll just move it this way for a quick second. This one is 2 1/4 inches by 4 3/4. Okay, we'll just move that back more over. There we go. Okay, so to make our own DSP, here we go. Now, if you don't have the ink color that goes with the color cardstock you're using, you can actually also use Versamark, but because I have this one, I'm just going to continue using the color on color. And there's no rhyme or reason to this. I mean, as I said, we're just making our own DSP, so there's one. But because this one is going to go sideways, we'll flip it this way. And away we go and make it rain. So I hope everybody is having a great Labor Day weekend and staying safe out there. There we go. We'll close this up for a moment and clean this off with our chamois. And anybody with kids, I hope you're ready for school to go back in session this week, whatever that means. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to get some of this card put together before I start punching out the umbrella and whatnot. So what we're going to do is we're just going to glue this piece down with our Stampin' Seal. Grab that and roll and flip to cut it off, and there and there. Sorry, I've been using this piece of paper and it's got glue all over it. And we'll get the raindrops going the right way. So just kind of center it in the piece that's still left on the front there. Then what we're going to do, here comes our fancy fold. So I did cut a piece of white cardstock, which is 5 1/4 by 4. So that's just going to go inside of our card. But before we glue that down, we're going to take this piece, which is going to fold over here, which is 5 inches by 2.5 inches. But what we're going to do is we're going to score it at 1 inch on this side. So I'll get my scoreboard back out here. And so we want to score that. No, 1 inch is too much, sorry. So that's 5. We want to score it probably at about a quarter of an inch, am I right? You know what, let's score it at 1/2 inch. 1 inch is too big. And we don't want to cut that. So we're going to score it at 1/2 inch on one side. There we go. And we're just going to fold that over, and what we're going to do is we're going to put this in about halfway and just having a little bit of an edge, and then that's going to get glued down, and then the piece of white cardstock is going to get glued down on the inside. So we'll grab our Stampin' Seal again, and we're just putting it on that 1/2 inch side, and we're going to get it about halfway in between. So that should be right about there. And you only want to leave not even, probably 1/4 inch to the edge of the card. There we go. And now we'll glue in the white cardstock in the center. So then that way you've got room to write your sentiment and, you know, whatnot on the inside. So grab our Stampin' Seal again. Oops. And flip. And flip. And flip. All right. And you know, one in the middle just to make sure it really sticks. Okay. So then this I just put right to the edge of where the crease is, and line her up, and in it goes. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece of DSP and just put it right in the middle of the flap, I guess, if you will. And get that all sealed down again. So yeah, at this petting zoo, we actually got to go feed, see, there was goats and chickens and llamas. They had bunnies, and they had this little small cage that you can send 2 people in at a time to actually go pet the bunnies, not picking them up. It's all outside, everywhere. It was all social distanced. So you actually felt quite safe being outside and actually being able to see the pets. You can actually pick up the food there and to feed the animals. They had little, not a vending machine, but you know, where you put the quarter in and you turn it, you know, you flip it around. Hey Ange, how's it going? anyway, so then you can actually, you know, go get the seeds to feed the chickens, and there was a peacock there. It was so much fun. I think it was called Meadow Ridge Petting Zoo. Look it up. It's in Maple Ridge. A lot of fun. Okay, so then I just took one of the circles out of a layering circle framelits, and that I'm going to pop up with our dimensionals. Actually, you know what? We're gonna wait on that. I'm jumping the gun. Okay, slow down, Denise. You know what? Nobody's gonna see it on the back. It's all good. Okay, what we're actually gonna do first is we're gonna punch out the umbrella and do our sentiment. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually gonna stamp the umbrella on our designer series DSP. This one is our purple posy. So I'm just going to grab that, and I will need the umbrella stand, and I think I will grab this. No, I'll grab the sentiment out after, before I start losing things. Okay, and what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to ink this up in the black Memento, or Memento black ink, sorry, and then I'm going to get that punched out. It's just that way it's got a bit of a border of the umbrella. And we'll go right about there. Perfect. And then I will grab a piece of, just need some white cardstock, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to quickly stamp out the handle of the umbrella. Yeah, I do too, Ange. I've been popping up everything. Yes, to me, it makes the card look so much nicer, all popped up. Okay. And here we go with the stand. And I'll just plop her right there. Perfect. All right, so now let's get out. Okay, so as I said, this whole kit does come with the stamp set and the punch. And that whole set in the catalog is, well, the stamp set is $22, and then the punch is on page 167. If you guys don't have your annual catalog and your mini catalog yet, let me know, because I can get that out to you. There's so many fabulous things right now. And then the umbrella punch is $24. Or you can always put this in as part of your starter kit. We have a fabulous deal right now with our starter kit, and I'll talk about that in 1 second while I get this punched out, because, okay, scissors. Let's get this punch. It's too long to fit into the punch because it goes this way, so I'm just going to cut a little piece off and stick her in, and that way I've got just a little bit of a handle there. Hope you guys can see that. And you're just gonna line it right up. And I always do this backwards so you can actually see where you're lining up, and out it comes. So there is our umbrella. Now we just need to do the stand. And again, I'm just going to chop a piece off and feed it through the punch. And again, I just kind of leave a little spot on the paper that you can kind of hold it onto. If you cut it too short, grab a sticky note. Just put the sticky note on, and you can guide her through. And there is our stand. Okay, get that out of the way. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna grab the sentiment first, because that's gonna go all together here. And the sentiment I'm going to use, let's clean this off and put it away before I lose it. Thanks, Ange. You know what? That's actually the first time I've actually stamped it right on the DSP. That was just kind of my last minute decision here before I went live. I thought, I've got so much DSP I need to start using up here. Okay, so I think what we will do is, no matter the weather, we're friends forever. I think that is a beautiful sentiment, and there's so many girlfriends that I can send that out to right now during all of these crazy times. And I think I will stamp that in. You know, I think I'm just going to stamp it in Memento Black, because I think then it will stand out, because we do have quite a bit of the Balmy Blue, or sorry, the Seaside Spray. Oh my goodness. You know what, we're just going to plop that away too. Okay, so ink her up. And no, that didn't look very well inked up. There we go. And we'll just stamp it on. Perfect. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my little paper trimmer here. And we're just going to trim this down. There's really no rhyme or reason on how big I'm making this. So we're just going to snip. And snip it just a little bit on this side. Bring this down. As you can tell, I'm just using some scraps up here for the white. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it a little trim on that side just to make it a little bit fancy. All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to just, because this is all going to be popped up, so this part I'm just going to put a little bit of seal on to the circle, and then that's when we're going to start assembling. I lost my seal. There it is. And come on. Okay, obviously I did not do my flip over on that last one. There we go. There we go. And I did it again. With this stamp seal, there's just a little technique that once you're done rolling your tape on, just flip your hand over to cut it off, and then you're good to go again. If not, all you have to do is just grab your finger and just pull it up the little ball there. Just move it a little bit, and then you're back to good to go again. All right, so we're just gonna pop it on there, and then there we go. That, you know what, I'm just gonna seal again the stand on, and then I'm gonna pop the umbrella up. And where is my silicone mat? Okay, oh well, that's okay. We'll just make a gluey mess. It's all good. You know what? If you're not making a mess when you're crafting, it's no fun. Okay, so we'll put the umbrella stand right about there. And now I've got seal on my finger. There we go. Now we're just going to pop that up that umbrella. So we'll grab some dimensionals here. And dimensional, dimensional, dimensional. I overdo it on dimensionals, but I want to make sure they're popped up good and they're not going to fall off, especially if it's going through the mail. And I got to make sure, is that going to stick where I want it to? There we go. And now we're going to dimensional everything on the back and pop it right up off the card. And we'll do one there and one there. And one there, and one there. Now don't forget, this is our last week to order the September paper pumpkin. Cutoff is on September the 10th. It is going to be a wonderful autumn paper pumpkin, whether it's autumn that you like or Halloween. It sounds like there's going to be treat bags in this kit. If it's anything like last year's September paper pumpkin, it was fabulous. So get a hold of me and we can get you signed up for that paper pumpkin. And we're just going to, there, attach it right there. And of course, no card is complete without rhinestones. So we're going to grab some rhinestones and my take a pick tool. And we're just going to, I think, put one there. And one there. And, oops, come here, Mr. Rhinestone. Let's go there. You know what, and I think I'm going to put a couple on this side too. Maybe we'll put a couple bigger ones on that side. We'll go one there, and we'll go one there. So there you are. There is our fun fold card. This is, you know, completely different than what I normally do, but I absolutely love it. And actually, you know what I think I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to put in, just thought of this, let's put in block really quick. And in this set, it's just got some little groups of flowers. I think we just need to put a little flower right in the corner of the card. I bet you that's backwards. There we go. You can always come and color this in with our blends, but I think I'm just going to leave it like that. And there we are. There is our fun fold card. Again, if you want the set, let me know. Thanks, Ange. Again, it's on page 20 of our annual catalog, the Under My Umbrella. You've got the punch for $24. And right now, with our starter kit, that is such an amazing deal as it is at $135, you get $165 worth of product, Canadian, including shipping and taxes, as long as you're within, for sure, British Columbia. Right now for September, we've got the Get and Go Starter Kit promotion. So not only do you get to pick out all of your products that you would like for up to $165 value, you're going to also get a Granny Green card kit, card with, it's a whole kit that you're able to make 8 cards, one in Coastal Cabana, so you've got all the bits to make 8 different cards. You're going to get the Queen Anne's lace stamp set, So Much Love stamp set, and a package of your rhinestone basic jewels. This is such a fabulous deal. If you would like to sign up to be part of our Stampin'Up family, let me know, get a hold of me, and we can definitely get you all signed up. Not only that, I mean, you do get your 20% off your orders. It's such a fantastic family. I love being part of it. You'll become part of a couple other groups within our community that we do get together for meetings once a month. We have team challenges. It's a lot of fun to be a part of. I mean, especially during these times, like who doesn't need, you know, to have a fun craft to do and just to get together with people and whatnot. I also have a kit class coming up at the end of September, and orders are due by September 10th to make sure everybody gets their kits in. It's the Joy of Sharing All-Inclusive Card Kit. So for $48 plus taxes and shipping, you get everything that you need to make 15 traditional or photo cards. I think this is such a beautiful set. You get everything that you need to make these cards. I mean, if you've got a really nice family photo to stick on, how beautiful would that be to send out to your family and loved ones this Christmas? I mean, hopefully you can join me. The class is on Friday, September the 27th at 7 o'clock. I am going to do it via Zoom. If that date doesn't work for you, but you still want the kit, you know what, come and order the kit. We can always get together, and if you've got some girlfriends, we can, you know, schedule another date and have, you know, a wine and joy sharing Zoom class. It'll be a lot of fun. Come to my Stampin'Up, Denise mp.stampinup.net. Use host code KJS4VN7J when purchasing this this kit or anything else that you'd like to purchase. Or, you know, drop me a line and I can definitely get out the catalogs to you and get you going. Anyways, hope everybody has, oh, hey Michelle. Thanks, Ange. Hope everybody has a fabulous rest of your long weekend. Stay safe, everybody, and we will talk to you again soon. If I don't talk to you this week, I will be back with my Facebook Live next Sunday. Bye for now, everybody.